Do I have your permission to post this for my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's begin. So I'm going to stare at you for about 5 minutes. All right.
Okay.
And please don't tell me anything to the end, whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right, whether it resonated, blah, blah, blah. Don't tell me anything until the end. Okay. So let me put my
Okay.
timer on. Excuse me. Let me put my timer on. All right. Let's begin. So I'm just writing stuff down. Okay. So I'm going to be staring at you. It might be a little uncomfortable.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay. No worries. You do your thing.
Okay. Thank you. Coming up. Why did they just say that? For masculine. All right, because it's coming up. It kind of feels like physical. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, so right. Yeah, okay, I can see that. So how can she work on this? What am I looking at? What is that? What is that? Oh, this, oh, or test dummy. Oh, so then that makes a lot of videos on how to be more. That makes sense. All right, how to work on that. All right, give me a few more minutes, okay? So what about this? What
Yes.
about this person?
Um,
No. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. Yeah.
I apologize.
Um, all right. All right. So I'm gonna ask you to cough. If sometimes Zoom doesn't pick up the cough, so I might ask you to clear your throat or sigh aggressively. So can you
Okay.
cough, please?
I can try. Um,
No. Can you sigh? Can you sigh aggressively?
like how?
Like, oh, that makes okay. So all right. So then that so you having a hard time signing and coughing is actually something that came up. We're going to talk about that because your throat chakra is blocked, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. The reason why I ask my clients to cough is because I hear the energy behind the cough, but that's fine. You don't
Okay.
have to cough. So can you just say I like green apples 2 times?
I like clean apples. I like clean apples.
Yeah, there's okay. All right, so let's begin because they keep talking about this person. All right. Okay. So I want to say reading my clients is kind of like reading a book. Let's say you're on chapter 2. In order to get to chapter 5, you got to read 2, 3, and 4. So
Mhm.
this may not be in chronological order, but this is how I
Mhm.
read. So let's begin. There's a masculine in your energy. Um, Now one time I had a client and I told her, hey, there's a feminine. I told her, hey, there's a masculine in your energy. She says, well, no, it would be a woman because I like women. I'm like, well, put the
Mhm.
shoe where it fits, okay? It can be
Mhm.
someone that has masculine because I have more
Yes.
masculine in my energy than feminine, okay? And I'm a woman,
Mhm.
okay? So put
Yes.
it where it fits, okay? And none of this ever makes sense to me until my clients confirm, all right? It's like I
Mhm.
always tell my clients, I'm just a UPS guy. I don't know what you ordered. But there's a
Mhm.
masculine in your energy, okay? Abuse is
Okay.
coming up. All right, abuse is coming up. So the thing with abuse for me, I can't, it feels physical. But sometimes with abuse, because I'm looking at things past the surface level, it's hard to feel if it's physical, sexual, emotional, mental, spiritual. Like I can't pick up on what, but it is, but spirit saying abuse. Abuse is coming up. However, it feels like it's physical. It kind of feels like this is present or past energy. This isn't future energy, okay? Or and if
Mhm.
it is, just be aware because this is very serious, okay? All right. So spirit said danger zone, okay? Danger zone. Then they showed me a vision of Brer Rabbit, just like a rabbit running, but you're the rabbit. So it's something with you needing to get out, leave, run as fast as you can. It's something with, it's kind of, so right now they're showing me a vision of you in quicksand. The longer you sit in quicksand, like the more energy it takes to like get yourself out of quicksand. All right. So and it feels like this is due to a masculine. I can't, can you come back in the camera a little bit because I have to see you.
Yes.
All right. So it feels like it's due to a masculine, like something, there's something with abuse. It's something with, they just said psychological abuse. So someone's taking advantage of you. Okay. I'm looking at you right now. They're showing, it feels like a masculine. Someone's taking advantage of you. If you, are you in a relationship?
No.
Okay, if you're talking to someone, or maybe this is just like an ex that just keeps coming back in your energy, because it feels like you already know this person, so it doesn't feel like new energy. If this is someone you're talking to, if this is an ex, all right, if this is someone you're talking to, you need to dead this right now. Because once again, going back to the quicksand, the longer you sit in quicksand, the more you're close to being buried, okay? You
Mhm.
have a chance to get out. It's warning signs all over. Warning signs, warning. It keeps saying warning signs.
But I'm
It's,
not talking to anyone right now, so
yeah, so that's
could it
fine. Then
be
it,
someone from my past? Because I have been
well,
sexually abused in my past, but
yeah, so if you're not talking to anyone, then that's perfect. This is just this, but spirit is saying reoccurring. So so reoccurring. So to me, this feels like maybe an ex might hit you up, or maybe there's somebody in your energy. Because I mean, hey, if you said it's orange, then it's orange, okay? Spirit is telling me purple. I could, well, I'm not God, I could always be wrong, but this is what
mhm,
I'm sensing, okay? And
mhm,
if this is abuse, then that means there's some type of manipulation behind that. So anytime a
mhm,
person is manipulated, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later for you, anytime a person is manipulated, it's like they don't see it in a, like they don't see the bird's eye view. They don't see
mhm,
your perspective. They're, because they're in the situation. So this could be, it doesn't feel like a new energy. It feels like somebody you already
mhm.
know, like an ex, or maybe someone you're off and on with someone, okay?
Okay.
And something with jail. There's a masculine around you that is probably in and out of jail, or something with jail. Something with jail. I don't know. That's what they're saying. Okay. There's something with timid in your energy. Timidness is in your energy. All right. Spirit is saying you have issues speaking up for yourself, and your throat chakra is blocked. Okay. And it feels like a lot of people take advantage of that. Okay. um, and it's something with, you let them because you're too scared to speak up for yourself. Okay. So what are ways that you can work on that? Talk to yourself, like look at yourself in the mirror and just say, hey, I didn't like when you said that the other day, it really hurt my feelings. Okay. Or use a test dummy, like use your friend, or use a freaking teddy bear, and pretend that this teddy bear is whoever this person is that hurt your feelings, okay? Because, or they're saying, watch videos on how to build confidence because you lack confidence, okay? And that's okay. Now, once again, you said there's nobody in your energy, but I don't know. There's a masculine that's affected, something with affect, something with a masculine is affecting you. All right, we're gonna I'm gonna stare at you a little bit more. Yeah, I keep looking at that. What's going on? So this is not making sense to her. So what is this? Past, present energy. What am I looking at? They keep saying reoccurring. Are you off and on with somebody?
Um, I
Like
used
just
to
like just
be.
yes or no without telling me anything, so I can still dig.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna keep staring at you. So what am I looking at? What's going on? Okay, so this if this is because they keep showing me this. If this is not a masculine you're talking to or an ex, this is a masculine. Someone probably has eyes for you. Maybe somebody's interested. It could be a coworker. It is a masculine in your energy that might, it doesn't feel like future energy, but hey, if it's not making sense to you, then, and I'm not God, I could always be wrong. But I tell people if it doesn't make sense now, it'll make sense later. Okay. And it feels
Mm-hmm.
like past energy, but I'm gonna take your word for it. So then this is somebody that has an interest in you. Just be careful of men, trying to talk to you. Just like it's something with, talk to these guys or whoever you want to entertain them, but pay attention to the red flags. If you do not pay attention to the red flags, honestly, DV came up in your energy. So in my head, I'm like, this kind of feels like past energy. But if this doesn't,
What?
I
That's
didn't hear what you
crazy.
said.
Oh no, I just said what? Because that's crazy.
Yeah. So with the DV part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So DV. Yeah. So DV did come up because earlier I was saying abuse is coming up and it feels physical. So it felt like
Mm-hmm.
DV. So I felt like it was past energy. But you're saying none of this makes sense to you, and none of this probably will ever make sense to you. Maybe I'm just talking, right? But if not, there's a need for you to be aware because they keep saying beware. They keep saying danger zone. So if you find yourself being interested in a masculine, I want to say maybe next month, hey, talk to him, go on dates. But it's something with you need to be aware. You need to be aware. If you ignore the signs, and it could be from this masculine or a masculine you'll meet in December, I don't know. If you ignore the signs, I do see DV in your energy. I do see you being a victim of domestic violence. Okay. It just like every time I look at you, they keep showing me masculine. They keep showing me a masculine. Okay. And now they're saying terrorize. Okay. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
one second. So Spirit, how can I say that to her? There's a need. Hey, I'm gonna keep saying it because they keep showing me this. There's a need for you to be on your toes. There's a need for you to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware, period. They're showing me a vision of you at a bar and you're just la 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 and you're drunk out of your mind and you leave the bar, you're stumbling over, you're just in your own world and a man is following you. But like so so there's something I gotta look this up. There's something with I see when I say the word ditzy, it comes across as disrespectful when I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But it's
Mm-hmm.
something with ditziness in your energy or fawn. Let me look at the definition of fawn because they're saying fawn. Okay, so what does fawn mean?
Oh my goodness. It's freezing.
Okay, so a fawn child consistently abandoning your own needs to serve others to avoid conflict, criticism, or disapproval. Well, this makes a lot of sense earlier when I was saying you're very timid and it's something with you lacking like something with your throat chakra being blocked. So there's a need for you to speak up
Mhm.
for yourself. This is why it's kind of a little bit concerning if if this happens, because a lot of there are women and men out there that are in domestic violence situations that they do speak up for themselves. But for you,
Mhm.
for someone that lacks confidence and doesn't really speak up for themselves, it'll be even more of a challenge for you to leave this relationship. Okay, so spirit is
Mhm.
saying work on confidence now. Okay, beware. And back to, earlier when I was saying there's something with ditziness in your energy. You need to be on your toes. You need to be on your toes. And just be on your toes. Every time I look at you, and every time I look at you, I keep seeing a masculine. Someone's abusive. All right. And it feels like a relationship. So hey, if this doesn't make sense now, I don't want this to make sense later. I'm just hoping that, hey, I'm just yapping at this point. I just hope that I'm just yapping, right? Because I don't want
Yeah.
this to be true. But it's you need to be aware. It's something if this isn't in your energy now, there is a masculine coming, that there is a masculine in your energy, will be in your energy, and it's something with him having narcissistic traits, him being abusive, okay? Um,
Okay.
this can be avoided if you speak up for yourself and if you pay attention to the red flags, okay? All right. I'm just gonna stare at you a little bit more. Okay, Spirit, anything positive, please? I mean,
Anything.
anything positive. Give that to me clearly, please. Please ignore my background noise.
No, it's okay.
I hate to be redundant. Anytime they keep repeating something that's serious, there's somebody taking advantage of you. I don't know if you're planning on moving, but there's a need. They said leave and get out. I don't know what that means. Maybe leave your job. Maybe you're moving. Maybe there's a need
Stop.
for
Oh
you
my
to.
goodness. I kid you not. I just started this new job as a waitress for events on the
Uh-huh.
weekends. I just started yesterday. So, like, that's kind of crazy.
So
Because they
what's
had
going
just asked me if I would do bartending as well. And
uh-huh.
I said I would learn.
You would learn?
Yeah, I told them I was willing to learn because I've never done it, but yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I
So
don't
so are
know.
you planning on leaving? Are you
No,
planning
I
on
just started no, I just started this job, but I don't know if this has anything to do with any of that because
with the masculine?
yeah, or like anything.
I don't know. I don't I was gonna say let's wait and see. I don't want to see that. I but
Mhm.
you can prevent this if you speak up, okay? Please keep me updated on this because this is a little tricky. You see
Mhm.
the thing with this is sometimes it's hard to feel when I say I see it in your energy, this can mean two things. It already happened or it will happen. For you,
Mhm.
you said it hasn't happened, so then and I don't want this to happen, but then if it hasn't happened, then it will. But you can stop this. You just need to be on your toes, okay? Um,
Okay.
and I don't know if you drink, but definitely don't drink on the job. If
Mhm.
you're gonna be a bartender, you need to watch video. Just like side note, you need to watch videos on how to pretend like you took a shot because a lot of guys they're gonna compliment you at the bar. They go like, let
Mhm.
me buy you a drink, and you're gonna like, no, I'm at work. No, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you a drink. You're like, okay, buy me a drink because they're gonna tip you, right?
Yeah.
So literally act like, oh, a shot on me, shot on me. Because I've seen this. The bartenders will pretend like they're pouring vodka in the cup, and it's really a
Mhm.
water bottle. It's a trick to it. It's a trick
Okay.
to watch videos like that because men will try it. Whether you're a waitress, bartender, they will try it. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
just be on your toes. Okay. Just be on your toes. Okay.
Okay.
This is very interesting. I'm gonna look at you one more time.
Mhm.
Um, like what? Gosh. All right, how do I say this? This they keep telling me the same thing, but it ties into what I'm saying. If you're on antidepressants or you smoke weed or you drink,
Mm-hmm.
whatever causes you to have a slow processing time, whatever that is, I don't know what that is for you. Spirit
Mm-hmm.
is saying limits that if you're at work because it's something with somebody taking advantage of you because it doesn't feel like you're like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And maybe you don't have to, because a lot of times when people think on their toes, that's a trauma response, always having to figure something out, right? But for you,
Mm-hmm.
there's a need, like they keep saying, heads up. There's a need for you to be aware, okay? If you
Okay.
have to act like you don't know what's going on, that's fine, but you need to be aware, okay? Yeah, they keep showing me caution sign, warning zone, all right? So, uh, I never know how my readings are gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time this has ever confused it. This and this is the
Wow.
first time I've ever been confused. This is so confusing. Um,
Wow.
um, Another way to avoid this is don't talk to anybody at all until you grow
Mm-hmm.
confidence. Because I know you're like, girl, can we talk about something else? But they keep showing me a masculine is in your energy, and if you don't work on your confidence, I do see you being misled, manipulated, abused. I do see that. All right, but just work on confidence now. And if you don't want to work on confidence right now, that's fine. Then you don't need to be talking to people, to men, women, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be talking to anybody because you'll be easily used, okay, and taken advantage of. All right. Um, Lastly, spirit, anything positive for her? They just said this was positive. She has to look out. All right. So anything else, please, Fred? I'm just gonna stare at you a little bit more. I hate when they give. No, I won't say that name because that's my chair in the back. But so what about that? Hmm. Yeah, just beware. That's what they keep saying. I'm sorry, my love. I would love for it to be a Cinderella story. You're gonna be a millionaire next year. I would love, but they keep telling me warning. All right. So just look at it as a heads up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Do you have a question?
Um, no, just beware, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
just yeah, just beware. There is a masculine in your energy. He doesn't have good intentions for you. All right. That's all that I have. Of course I
Okay.
could go more in depth, but it's just about the same thing. Um,
But you said it
Brianna,
can be prevented?
it can be prevented. It can. All
Okay.
right. There's a need, they just said urgency. You need to work on your timidness. You need to work on your throat chakra. You need to speak up for yourself, especially the industry
Okay.
you're about to enter in. You're gonna have to. There may be girls stealing your tips. I'm telling you. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Because it kind of feels like either way, if you don't want to work on it now, you're gonna have to work on it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't work on it now, don't talk to men. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it's
Okay.
that's it. All right. This is serious. This really is DV is very serious. Okay.
Yes.
Um, so I know that this wasn't a key reading, but sometimes with my clients, it's not a key. It's not.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No, you're fine. There's a lot of why did so they just gonna keep going. Emotional burdens, or it's something with like you need a purge, you need to cry a lot. It's
I
something
do.
It's something of that. Like it's kind of like the vision that they're showing me is you're carrying 80 pounds of tears and and it's like you absorb everything, like starting, let's say, the age of 4 or 5, whatever. And every time someone has hurt your feelings, or anytime you wanted to speak up for yourself, you get ready to cry, but you hold those tears in. All right. You're gonna purge. Something with so some slight depression is coming up. Not necessarily suicidal ideation, but maybe just not really a want to always be here. So that is coming up, which is why it's important for you to stay away from men if you don't want to work on yourself right now. Because let's be realistic. You don't have you sometimes people don't want to work on themselves right now. They want to work on themselves later. So just pick and choose. But with all of this, ask yourself, am I stable right now to enter in a healthy relationship? I don't know, maybe you gotta answer that yourself. But it feels like
Hmm.
there's a lot of things that you have to overcome before, and you will
Yes.
enter in a relationship. But right now, I can't see that because there's a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing that needs to be done. And once again,
Yes.
they keep having me say there is a masculine in your energy that is not a good person. Please be aware. Please use your discernment, okay? If you feel
Okay.
like this could be him, send me a picture of him, and I'll tap into his energy just to see. But there's someone in your energy that's a little, not a little, that's abusive, okay?
So
And
sorry.
it's concerning. It's concerning for me. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all that I have for you. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
gotta work on not apologizing because the messages are the messages. But
mhm.
it just, I guess it kind of sucks that this is the message. But hey, look at it as a heads up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. And I love your hair.
Thank
And
you.
no problem. I love your hair. And yeah, I'll be talking. Well, if you once again, if this masculine pops up and you want to send me a picture,
Okay.
definitely send me a
Okay.
picture of him, okay? If
Okay.
you feel like it's that person. And thank you
Okay.
so much, Brianna. You take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
No
your
problem.
time. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank
Thank
you. Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.